Hey there, has this ever happened to you? You are playing a game on your own, progressing through the story, and all of a sudden an achievement pops up. After that, you get curious, see what all the achievements for the game are, and decide if you want to complete it or not. In my last video we went over the most basic premises of achievement hunting. Today, I want to give you some pointers in case you want to get into the hobby yourself. So you want to be an achievement or trophy hunter. First things first, what is wrong with you? No, all jokes aside, keep in mind that before you embark on this never-ending journey to complete every game you own, that it is a really bumpy road, so maybe check out my other video where I briefly talk about that. The first step for any aspiring achievement hunter is of course picking your games. Although this might sound easy, it can sometimes be the bane of your existence if you have too many of them. If you suffer from analysis paralysis like me and don't know what to play, my recommendation would be for you to first take a look at what you have already played. There's a high chance that if you are just now getting into achievement hunting, there might be some games you already have a good percentage of completion on. Make sure you go into your desired platform and check games you have already played to help you decide. In the wild and rare case you are starting out just now and have a fresh account or something, I'll throw in a recommendation. Try a LEGO game. LEGO games are really fun and easy to complete whilst not being completely boring and dumbed down experiences, and there's a lot to choose from, so grind away. And if you want to know more about LEGO games, make sure to check out my video on them that I posted a while back. After deciding on what you want to play, you need to get your research done before you actually start playing. And you might be asking, why research? Isn't the point just to have fun? Well, that depends on what type of achievement hunter you want to be and how much time you want to spend on the game. Researching before playing something is just a matter of reducing unnecessary playtime to a minimum. If you're the type of player that likes to go in blind into games, that's just fine. Just know that with most games nowadays having missable achievements or trophies, there is a large chance you might have to end up playing the entire game again. Whether you like doing it or not is up to you, but the warning is given. If I've sold you on the research part, it's only fair that I gave you some websites that might help you along the way. Well, this assumes you're either on PlayStation or PC, but it's useful for any platform you are achievement hunting on. If you're on Steam, my instant recommendation would be for you to create a Steam Hunters account. There you can link your Steam profile to get registered into national and international leaderboards. You can see which Steam games require DLC to complete and which don't. You can see estimated amount of hours the game takes to complete and a ton of other useful information. With that out of the way, the site which usefulness I can't stress enough is PSN Profiles. And you might be wondering why if you've never heard of the site. PSN Profiles serves as a database and leaderboard for PlayStation players, but its utility outranks its purpose. Whilst the focus of this website might be on PlayStation, it has some of the best guides for every single game you might imagine. Of course, there are a lot of guides on YouTube as well, but I bet most of them are harder to follow than these. This might be the case, at least in my opinion, because Sony has made it mandatory for games to have trophies since 2009. Therefore, the community around trophy hunting is much more consolidated on the PlayStation side of things, making it so they have way more resources than everyone else. Of course, if you are on Steam, you can also try your luck with the in-game Steam guides. Just head to the game you want to play, select guides on its library page, and see if there are any 100% or specific achievement guides that might help you. Now that I'm done with the more technical side of things, I have some other pointers I think are quite useful if you're starting out as an achievement hunter. Number 1. Your trophies or achievements are just as good as everyone else's. Don't feel discouraged if you haven't completed an 8 out of 10 difficulty game. Sometimes those games aren't even for you, and maybe you even suck at them. It's not a crime to suck at video games. I sure suck at a lot of video games, and you can be sure you won't see me getting their platinum anytime soon. Number 2. Don't feel pressured to hunt on famous or well-regarded games. Listen, I know it's good to aspire to be the guy who has completed all Final Fantasies, all the Yakuza games, and every single niche JRPG you can imagine, but you need to understand that as long as you keep playing things just for the status, you are going to lose track of what the hobby actually means and you are going to burn out. Number 3, you don't need to achievement hunt in every game. This was something I used to struggle with a lot. Achievement hunting is fun only if you're doing it for the things you like and that make you unique. If a game has a fun campaign but has stupid and absurd completion criteria, just go for the main campaign. You don't have to follow any rules. If you want to be the guy who only completes racing games, be the racing guy. If you want to be the puzzle guy, do so. I personally want to complete every LEGO game with achievements on Steam, so that is my thing. And my last bonus tip is to make sure you inspire yourself when you're down. If you really want to trophy hunt or achievement hunt and you're finding it hard to get started, look up some trophy or achievement hunting YouTubers. There are a lot of great content creators out there that create amazing content every week around achievement hunting, which I watch myself, and I think you can get some great enjoyment out of them yourself. Well, this is all I had for today. Make sure you get started with those achievements as soon as you get out of this video, but before that, like and subscribe and comment to help with the algorithm gods. Make sure to add me on Steam if you want to have a chat with me, or join me in my Discord where you can showcase your achievements and connect with more people. All the links for my socials are in the description, and other than that, this has been the Retro Den, and I'm out.